Director Joss Whedon was on the red carpet recently for the Saturn Awards and was interviewed by Crave Online, who asked him about the involvement of Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch in the upcoming Avengers 2. Now, many have speculated if the characters will play a large or small part in the new film. Whedon said the following: "They're a huge part of the movie," Whedon says of Quicksilver and his sister, the Scarlet Witch. "I'm really excited about it. I don't know what they're doing, and I'm determinedly not knowing. They'll do their thing. I'll have to do mine." John, what do you make of Whedon making Quicksilver and Silver Witch huge parts of Avengers 2?
Well, you know, when he says they'll do their thing, of course he's talking about DC, or he's talking about Fox, because Fox is also going to have Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch in their movie, the X-Men Days of Future Past. I hate this. I really do. I hate this on a lot of levels. I just, they shouldn't be using them. Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver belong in the X-Men universe. Now, I know a lot of people, whenever I say that, a lot of people try to debate me on that. Say, oh, no, I mean, this and this happened before we ever even found out they were Magneto's kids, and you know, they've been in the Avengers since this, and this, and this. You know what? That's like people trying to argue with me that Wayne Gretzky, greatest hockey player that's ever lived, is actually American because, oh no, Wayne Gretzky, he lives in the U.S. now, and he works for a U.S. team, and no, he's Canadian. He's the quintessential Canadian. That's just the way it is. Quicksilver, Scarlet Witch belong in the X-Men universe. And look, there's nothing Joss Whedon can do with these two characters that he couldn't do with other people. Like I said this before on the show, and I stick by this. With all of the great characters Marvel has in their lineup that are sitting unused, it's a joke that they're using Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch to do whatever it is they're going to have them do when you have all these unexplored great characters just sitting on the shelf. Now, it's like, look, and I'm sure Joss, who is amazing, is going to make a great movie out of this, and you know, whatever Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver do is going to be awesome and great, and I'm going to love the movie, I'm going to want more. But that doesn't mean I like the fact that he's using them when obviously they're just doing it to try to rub it in Fox's face. I don't like it. I think it's a poor move. It's like a cook coming to me and saying, I'm going to cook you this amazing jambalaya. It's incredible what you're going to experience when I make this for you. Now, to get the peppers that I need and to get the tomatoes that I need, you know, for those who put peppers and tomatoes in their jambalaya, I'm going to sneak into this sick woman's garden because she won't be able to stop me. She's sick right now. I'm going to sneak in her garden. I'm going to steal the stuff out of her garden, and I'm going to put it in the soup. And I'll say, well, wait, I don't like that. That's where you're getting it from. I don't like that you're stealing it from this poor sick woman. I do not like in principle where you're getting it from. Now, he can make me the soup, and I can love the soup. I can adore it. I can say I want more, but I still don't like that you went and got the ingredients from that garden. My same thing here. Joss Whedon's going to make an amazing Avengers 2 with Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch, but I don't like that they're doing this thing. It's going to confuse. It's going to be confusing. It's going to be convoluted. You don't need them. You could have used other Marvel characters, and like I said, you're just swinging your manhood around to try to tick off another studio. I think it's stupid. I think it's dumb. It's going to be amazing, but I still don't like it. So anyway, Amy Rose.
Your analogies have gotten more and more interesting as the show progresses, I've got to say. The sick woman's garden. Anyway, I'm really torn on this. On one hand, all your points are very valid, and I definitely identify with them. But, you know, Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch are such incredible characters, and I do want to see what Joss is going to do with them. It is very difficult. I wish we could just coexist and allow the Avengers to be able to mention the fact that they're mutants and allow Singer to mention the fact that they were, you know, on the Avengers eventually, whatever. I wish we could coexist. Obviously, that's not going to happen. It is a pissing match, but I would really like to see what Joss is going to do with these characters. If you took this out of context, his little quote about they'll do their thing, I really like assuming that Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch are going to take on a mind of their own like that. Like, they're going to do their thing. Like, it'd be cool to imagine taking reign in that. But they really are great characters. It'll be interesting to see who plays them as the duo, because that's going to be really important since only Quicksilver is in Singers, not Scarlet Witch at this time.
That we know of.
That we know of at this time. So yeah, I am mixed. I really wish, I mean, X-Men, I'm a diehard fan, as we know. So that would take priority. I do think that they're going to have an easier time showing the backstory, obviously, in the X-Men, and the backstory is so important here. So without those details, it might not hold, you know, the same kind of power. But I do have a lot of faith in Joss, and I think he's going to do a really good job with whatever, you know, restraints he has to work with.
Agreed.
All right.
If you like this video, be sure to hit the thumbs up button, and don't forget to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free, and we bring you all the latest movie news as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. You can also follow us on Facebook and Twitter, where you can find out about all the latest prizes, giveaways, and special contests.